really hard for no reason.
Alright, yeah, just keep going, just keep going.
What?
You're not
What?
recording! You're not recording!
I am recording!
No, you're not! Did
Yes,
you
I
hit
am.
record?
Yes, I am.
Check,
Yes, I am.
check.
See, look, the
Oh.
number's going up,
Shit,
okay?
okay, yeah, so stop recording. I'm sorry. I didn't see you clicking. I was like, oh god, we're not recording.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing. But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
Yes, protein powder can clearly heal all injuries, including head injuries. Protein powder may heal your stupidity.
Who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows that
It's the footprints. Where is it? This.
Footprints in the powder.
I got it!
Someone stepped in the crack. Who was it?
Behind in front of the
This
shelf.
crack. As you call it. Fuck
Piss
you.
crack.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Oh my god, I just... No, wait, stop for a second.
What?
I just remembered of a fucking argument
Yeah?
I saw Discord. Like, it was another Phoenix Wright thing. But this guy was talking about how powdery. He's like, guys, help, I'm pissing powder. Help me.
What is that?
I don't know.
How do you piss powder?
I've heard of kidney stones. Maybe they're like really tiny kidney.
First off, how do you piss powder? Secondly, how do you not question this and you just go on Discord casually like, hey, I'm pissing powder, what does this mean?
I don't know.
You should, like, at the very least call, like, the hospital, like, immediately. Like, holy shit. Okay.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
So much happened in this case, my stupidity and this piss powder.
This is supposed to be the best case in the game, by the way.
Having a
I
stroke.
mean, this is my favorite one.
And I'm ruining it.
You're ruining it.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
Oh boy.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
That ogre's killer was...
Yep,
Jeez.
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Photo and...
I got it!
Kodo Leon! That's right. He just comes
Yeah.
through the elevator. Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yaku. That explains why you...
Just covered in fruit.
First question. Photo of yours. No.
Okay, I believe you. Just leaves.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Just Nina. Plus, Nina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
That's fair, yeah.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Steve, you want to know how I know that is you? I've been playing a lot of this game called Among Us, and people who are always the killer want to vote really quickly and get someone out, so they can win the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think they fucked up Yakuya's character with that whole joke.
It all started with Pickle Rick, and it went downhill from here because you killed jokes like beating a dead horse.
Well, it's just... The two of them were so
Pure troll
close.
killing is sheer the stupidity we
With
make
our
all-
powers combined, we ruin a Let's Play. We have the shittiest Let's Play on Earth.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
He really just pulled a Phoenix right there.
Oh,
He really just went, hold it!
yeah.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is...
This isn't an anime, this is real life. No power of friendship here.
Thank God.
Themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Holy shit, yeah.
He actually stuttered. Damn.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
Everybody wants to say bruh. And when one person's proven like innocent, it's like okay, I did it. I did it. I did
It
it.
just keeps going,
It
everyone's
just
gonna
goes
get accused.
around, like everyone's just gonna
Alright, it's your turn to get accused of murder.
It's like okay, fine. I mean Hero fucked me over, so basically I got accused. Hero got accused. Toko got accused. Hina got accused. Now we just need Kyoko and Maki.
Hey, Byakuya, why are you so intent on saying she's the murderer?
God.
It's the same thing.
That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Why wasn't there any footprints? Because if the bottle was spilled at her feet, it'd still be a footprint.
Yeah.
Only footprints at A.
That's true. That a little strange?
Yeah, exactly what I said.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Satisfied now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now?
Oh my god. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling it now, Krabs? I'm gonna kill that fucking crab!
God. Be the footprint or the source?
First I went to Section C.
Okay.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Grab the poison in Section C.
Yes.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders.
From Section C to A, right? So that was dropped in front of Section C, right? Now go to footprints in the powder.
From this can we expect that business area.
So the footprints appeared only near the leftmost section.
Just A.
Yes. So the footprints were only in this side, and the bottle's here. But she says she went from C to A. Yet the footprints only went that.
Also claims that she built it.
Yeah.
So, and judging the fact that it went from A,
The
if you do
footprints
physics-
would have had to cross B at some point.
Yes, and not only that, but your range. Okay, so use this can as an example, right? And of Hina right here, and this can right here being
Here,
another
okay. Here, let's do this.
Yeah. All right.
So let's call this B.
Yeah.
Let's call this C. Let's call this A. So Hina would
Yes.
go over here, build the shit,
Yeah.
and it'll go, drop all over the place.
Yes.
What she claims is that after spilling it and getting the poison, she would walk over here, passing B, to A.
Yes.
But the footprints don't match because what it looks like is that she went from here, the entrance,
Yeah.
just straight to A.
Yeah. But also, another thing I want to point out is that with physics, A, there should also be a large spot around where Hina got sprayed. So she should have, so yeah, she should have been sprayed from it. But also, there should have been, a large spot where she got sprayed. But no, it's only at A, I'm saying.
No, it's from C to A.
Not listening. Whatever.
I think you're overthinking on that part.
Whatever.
But you know what's key not to
I
use for
put the
now.
bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must
So
we
I think we've
tolerate
already
this?
determined what bullet we have to use.
Yes.
That's the footprint.
First, I went to Section
Yes.
C.
Yeah. First she went to
That's when
Section
I
A.
grabbed the poison.
Grab the poison.
Yes. That's correct.
And you spilled some of the powder on the
Those
ground
are
in front of the
powder.
shelf.
Yeah.
Powder.
When I
A
grabbed the
cowder.
bottle, I
Okay, and then?
moved from Section C.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
it's wrong.
Why did we use a fucking coke can? Right against the example?
Well, because I was going to use it, and you're like, oh!
You said you went to get the poison from Section C.
Explain this
And
shit,
that's where you
man!
spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, You said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Didn't notice I left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
We're being big brain out here.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's fucked up.
So confused.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
An autopsy
New
report.
evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Wait, pause. Stop. No, don't pause. Don't
Oh,
pause.
wait, yeah, what is it?
Listen to the clicking in the background. You completely mashed the Jesus.
Barely hear it though. Piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it? Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison.
Nope.
Just normal glass. Not tinted in any way.
You said the bottle of poison, you asshole!
No, what? The shard of glass that was found in the bottle of poison. That's what they said.
It's from...
It's a clear glass.
Yes. Why did you say the bottle of poison?
Because I was reading out what she said. The shard of glass was found in the bottle of poison.
And then there was the option to the bottle of poison.
Because you misheard what. Because you jumped to an assumption thinking I was saying that.
Who played the game? Anyway.
The window?
To the wall?
Stop.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
what's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle? Where was it? Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been where I broke it. Where was the bottle of poison supposed to be?
It was supposed to be on Section A?
Yes.
I got it!
Yeah.
It was supposed to be in the chem lab on
The bottle
section
of
A.
poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
You know that, right?
Hold
The
on.
protein can was planted there after the room was unlocked.
Yes.
How did Makoto unlock the room?
The force by breaking the broom.
Broke the glass, right?
Yes.
Now, look at the protein can.
Yes, it's on top of glass.
It's on top of glass. That means, but after.
Yes.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
He's getting so fucking mad.
Where the fuck did this can come from?
How can you know what I don't know?
He's so mad. There's evidence, there's proof. Let's spin around and show the proof. Show and tell. How show and tell felt in
It's
5th
the
grade.
protein.
When
Oh,
it
right
comes
there.
to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be.
It was in there before the
Oh god,
room was
we're losing time.
Fuck. Okay, well.
Yeah, you
Yeah?
take damage when you shoot
When it
the
comes to that
actual
protein
thing.
can,
There's not a doubt until the locked room. It absolutely was.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the...
No. No, that's it had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be.
It was in there before
Or the rec room was unlocked.
Fuck you! I got it!
I sniped it! Yes! Perish, Byakuya!
Finally. I gotta shoot you!
Broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Jesus!
And
He's
this
having a
proves
stroke, holy shit!
Exactly, yeah, he's dead ass having a stroke right
It
now.
shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Holy shit!
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, Tell us.
Okay.
Wow.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
One who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room.
One thing I could think. Either. Okay.
Who brought the poison from the chem lab
Oh fuck.
and brought it to the rec room?
Fucking god.
No,
damn.
you were not paying attention. Who brought the poison to the rec room when the poison was there before they opened the door?
God damn it.
I got it!
Why am I not thinking?
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. I have to get Hina to admit that. We shoot people again.
Oh god.
Now we shoot her.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! I'm telling you, I did
Got a
it!
50-hit combo for a
I
second.
hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already!
Why is it not clicking? Jesus Christ.
Remember,
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Fuck. Oh Jesus Christ.
reload.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Okay, what is it?
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
No.
Fuck! Oh my god. Okay.
Reload quick.
You're a liar! What are you saying?
I think it's because
Wrong! You're wrong! Just
the name
let
itself
it
doesn't
end
really explain
already.
what the evidence.
That's the problem.
Do you
Yellow
have
powder
any kind of proof
that was on her
Sakura-
foot.
Should prove it.
I didn't say that though.
Don't know why. If you were able to pull off the truth bullets, then
Hina,
you probably wouldn't have figured
Did
it
you
out.
know
Yeah.
that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Piss crack.
So the powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her insteps, right?
Yes, this was my explanation. Hina doesn't have any powder on her body.
But Sakura did.
does. Yes.
And because she
but-
dropped it at her foot.
Yes, but you like no, and you fucking cutting me out like a bitch.
No,
Sakura
because
must
you
have been
were
standing
thinking
right
of
there
pure,
where
like,
the powder was
physics.
spilled.
Yes, and that is physics.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was thinking about
yes. Oh my god!
something else. See, okay.
You're
there's
making me look like an idiot
See,
now.
there's two things what happened. One, I thought you were talking about something completely different. Two, if you were talking about that, I didn't want to say anything because it would have spoiled this whole thing.
Okay. Once more, my mind is fucking big and small.
It just fluctuates.
It's literally in flux.
It's literally a
So the person
fucking
who spilled the
sinusoidal
powder by
function.
the shelf
Just
wasn't
fucking wave
Hina,
it.
but Sakura.
It's literally in the shape of sound waves.
It's that's what it is.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
I think Makoto's giving me his IQ right now. Stupid, and then it goes big brain.
Exactly.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Like I said, this fucking thing, this whole trial. I killed her. No, I killed her.
Exactly. The one who killed Sakura is actually Sakura the poison. They all saw the locked room. Only one way to explain it. Select the killer.
Not you. Not you, definitely. Not you.
Who killed Sakura?
Would be him.
Who's the only person that makes sense to have killed Sakura?
Kyoko? No.
There's only one person who could have done it. You're at one heart.
My fucking god. Pausing.
Okay,
Yes.
let's think about this process of elimination. We know Makoto didn't do it, obviously, because he's the main character.
Yes.
And also the football match.
Yes.
We know it wasn't Hina
Yes.
because we proved that she didn't walk from Section C to A,
Yes.
and that she didn't have powder on her foot.
Yes.
We know it's not Toko or Hiro because the source, what killed her, wasn't the blow to the head.
It was the poison.
Yeah, we know it can't. We know it can't be Kyoko or Byakuya because they just don't. There's no evidence pointing to them at all. So there's only one person. What is wrong with? I just said it wasn't Toko.
I didn't hear Toko.
I just said Hiro and Toko.
Oh god, I thought you said Byakuya. Fuck.
Listen to what I said again, okay? I'll repeat it.
Yes. Yes.
Cannot be Byakuya or Toko, or no, Byakuya or Kyoko, right?
Yes.
Because there's no evidence pointing to them at all.
Yes.
Can't be Makoto because the footprints don't match. Just prove that it can't be Hina.
It was suicide? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my motherfucker.
No, Jeremy.
Yes. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
2 deaths on the same trial. Holy shit.
Hina. So the powder.
Okay, well, read it again. Sakura went to sections
Yes.
to get the bottle, right?
Yes.
Which is
She
how
dropped
was
it,
able to avoid
and
getting
then
it
she
all
got the
over
powder on her
herself.
foot.
But the
Yes.
powder still
Correct?
got scattered
Yes.
around. Is there any problem with?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After
No!
Okay. Christ. I actually choose the dead person now.
Yes.
Here's my answer.
Holy shit.
I just.
The one who
I
killed
don't know if you were
Sakura
paying attention.
was
I
Sakura
wasn't paying
herself.
fully attention. No, I wasn't.
What?
Yeah, honestly?
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because he created it herself.
Yes.
She killed herself.
The locked
That
room
would explain it
mystery was
completely.
created
Yeah.
by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. and the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and
You can still see
the room.
that.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
So Hina was hiding evidence.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
Cartoon breakdown of this.
When you left the lab, all
Oh.
you had was the empty protein can.
Usually this would be it, but no.
It don't
Thinking
happen.
about it
It's
like
happening
that,
after.
the footprints make perfect sense.
So,
When you were done, you gathered everyone together.
so Hina was basically
Once you
trying to
went
hide
into
the
the
fact
rec
that it was suicide. Not everyone. Oh, she's dead. Okay. Like how
Everyone else was focused on
a
Sakura.
third of the people
Quietly
that are
placed
still
the
alive are
powder
like,
on the ground.
fuck, she's finally dead. Well,
Finally, the biggest threat's dead. Oh, actually, there's one more.
actually, there's one more. Miyake pulls out a Glock, points at Makoto.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Alright.
Let's read some manga, guys.
Alright, Act
Oh my
1. It'll be that.
Hey, this is a nice piece of hentai you got, I see.
That's him entering.
No, please go back to the Miyake.
What?
It's so encouraged.
Oh my god. Stop. Alright. Let's see our cards for a second.
So,
yeah, she's already in there, so then that would mean he went inside here.
wait, keep scrolling into the camp.
Oh, like this?
Okay, yeah, you're here.
Yeah. Cause that's her coming out.
That's her
sure.
peeking out of it.
Yeah.
This really went in, like, Christ.
Yeah. That's
Okay, so, see the piece that's in there, right? That's the,
Yeah.
the knight. That's the queen.
yeah.
So,
And I think that's that right
that's
there.
just that picture.
Yeah. This right here.
So we saw the magazine.
Wrote Toko and hightailed the
Dipped.
fuck out.
He just fucking dipped, and then Toko was like, "Holy shit, the fuck!"
That's her leaving. That's her reading it, actually.
Yeah, put the same picture next to each other. That'd be complete. I like to think during the actual physical trial, Makoto's just drawing the entire thing.
Oh my god. A full-blown manga and like actual detail and everything.
I think I did tell you before that the actual manga adaptation is in this art style.
Yeah, you did. Oh, that's her drinking.
So she pulls it like no.
That's Hina. Yeah, sorry.
He does hips, bro.
Jesus Christ. This. Her hands bloody.
Wait, didn't we say her hands were clean?
What the fuck is that?
Plot holes.
Makoto.
Plot holes.
That. Why is it showing Hina as fucking? That's that right. Yoko. I think that's either. Hold on. No, that's that right there. So
See,
be
look,
this.
no. Look,
What do you mean?
he saw the poison, right?
Yeah.
What did she do after she saw the poison on the ground? When she first saw the dead
right?
body. Yes, she picked it up and then left the scene of the crime.
That's that right there, so it'll be this.
And then she came later, but everybody showed up,
Yeah.
and then she put it back there.
Here's exactly what happened.
Alright.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yes, I need people. I need people to crew up to play Fortnite. Okay.
Shut
Wanna love me up, boys?
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Where am I gonna drop?
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Want some free candy, young child?
He mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
People are so guilty, Jesus.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Wait, I just realized
What?
the magazine was the fucking animated.
Shut up! I noticed that as well, and I was staying quiet because of it. Fuck you.
The movie lives on in spirit.
Shut up! No! Dead. Admit
She
it.
also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Then she went Super Saiyan.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Another one, and another one. She's just like,
Bashes all of them.
like everyone like going round to poor Sakura. Just, like, Jesus.
Well, there's 6 bottles, and there's 6 people other than Sakura. Everyone takes turns.
Yeah, even Monokuma.
But there's only 6.
He could just jump in.
No,
She betrayed her. And,
no. There's only 6 bottles,
yes.
and there were 7 people until Sakura died.
Oh.
So there's only 6 people who are gonna hit her with a bottle.
God.
What are you saying? Monokuma hit her with himself? He just grabbed a spare version of himself.
Yes, he has Shadow Clone Jutsu after all.
Then she cleaned up and fucking zoomed out of there.
Fucking
Sonic the
became
Hedgehog.
like a hurricane. Like, look at that.
Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog just out of there.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's
Shit, gotta snap my neck now.
It was the
Shit, I'm
poison
too
that
strong to
Sakura
snap my neck.
herself got
Guess I
from
better
the
poison myself.
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Wait, where's the light coming
And
from?
there, she took her final breath.
There's no windows to the outside.
I don't know.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Yeah, you know, that's weird now you pointed out.
But
It's really weird that they say they point her as the black one even though she didn't kill anybody.
yeah. That's what I
Also,
said.
I just need to ask this.
Yeah?
What the fuck is that ratio? I was thinking about that before and now it makes even less sense.
Like a shot. Like a pop can.
No, I mean,
It's like even smaller.
I'm talking about like this right here. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Exaggerated fucking proportion.
It's a manga, what do you expect? Also, what's up with,
And we already...
what's up with Genocide Jill and her, like, fucking pitchfork fucking hair?
She's stabbing into fucking Kyoko.
Jesus. Like, Bianca, too. Is that foreshadowing?
Bro. I just realized we already established Makoto's drawing this manga.
Yeah.
That means he's super horny.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that...
I just look at Makoto, he looks so done.
Just zoom into her face and
Also,
be mean.
bro, what is with your waist, bro? You're so thin!
Oh, that snatched waist.
Man has an hourglass figure as a man. That isn't... I don't know whether to call it impressive or not.
It was you, Hina.
Why is it Hina? What the fuck?
He was the one that hid the evidence. That's the only thing they're proving.
Oh. Right.
That's the full truth of the case.
That's also one of my favorite shots.
Sakura took her
Completely
own life.
ruined the series.
Yes, we did. From the
Whatever.
get-go,
And
anyway.
you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't
Oh,
that right?
start of baseball sands.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to...
You're
How
smart?
were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
He just got hit with a cold hard truth.
Yeah.
He got shot with
See?
the real truth bullet.
How the fuck did I get A's on everything else? Oh, there we go.
We got 8.
Got 2 seasons.
And those were both from the fucking... One of them was from
Okay.
fucking Rhythm Game.
We can
Yeah.
all
The other
agree
one
you
was,
made your point.
think a rhythm game as well.
No, it was when you were selecting who the killer was. Paying attention to
Oh.
the fact that it was.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They still just
Seriously
don't
forgot?
They vote Mondo.
I can feel my energy draining.
Why Mondo? He's he can't.
The
Whatever.
poison was actually the
Really
melted
have a
butter
choice
from his
anyway.
corpse.
You just gotta do it.
So he's the
Maybe
killer.
you don't
What
want
the
to,
fuck up?
but
You're stretching this
please,
even further than I do.
Joking.
cast your vote.
Still out.
Who will be chosen?
Also,
as
I
the
like how the
bloody?
signs actually might match the heights of
Oh yeah, Leon's kind of
like
tall.
Vegeta.
Will you make
Yeah.
the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Looks depressed. Doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough to do it. No execution! Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
There was no other option. It was too powerful. The only one to do here was herself.
My entire existence.
Jesus.
I think Monokuma's the next to die. He might kill himself too! So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
You know, why did he try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
Yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died in there.
What is this?
Because... Exactly what I wanted. What? The reason Sakura died... Because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. That's why...
You should have been the one to die.
Couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean... You're gonna take us all with you. We have to atone for our sin. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
We're serious, that's...
What is this?
Still don't understand? Let me explain. You realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. Such brutality has made me desperate.
Well, but instead of waiting, I'll just do it by my own hand.
So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. Sakura's suicide note. Suicide notes? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stopped out of the nurse's office. Ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
Trying to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt.
Sakura,
Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Like my great uncle Ben told me. So, sorry.
she was responsible.
Not everything was her fault. Why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't, don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk with them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even...
Hina,
Nah. Don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
they're
They're friends. Clearly believed. Clearly believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you'd understand. Friend to all of us. Yet...
why?
And yet... And yet... And yet...
only showed one. Wow.
Trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. I was high, you know. I was high. That's right.
Yeah, I wasn't sober.
So you can't say I consented to killing someone.
Christ.
She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what their suicide note means. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Aim. Wait right there, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet. Frog Sakura, why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late.
Please.
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why'd she have to die? Why can't I be fully voice acted? Fuck. She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. Tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it.
Jesus Christ.
We killed her. All of us. Pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of regrets. But even I got found out. In the end, I was unable to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey, hey,
I'm sorry to interrupt right here when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
hey!
It's taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think I have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
Do you have a mind reader, Monokuma?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking, cause her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really... like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
My fucking god.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What, then... Lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven up the places a little bit.
Oh my fucking god.
Well now.
I can't help it if you took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. You still would have been accusing everybody like fucking shit. Like, you accused like 4 people. Christ. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. What?
And?
So then, what did she write in a real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my narrator voice. Fuck it.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. The Willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it?
Yes, indeed.
Hey, geez, talk about a black kill right here. No. I'll just do it in
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you.
No, stop.
I hate to do it like this, but you need to know.
Monokuma is not Markiplier, stop.
This is my final wish.
Let's just read in Sakura's voice.
As
Alright.
you know,
Oh.
I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night at a strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness, and because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how it came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everybody else hate her.
Also, you know that deep voice I was doing? That was supposed to be Monokuma's narrator voice.
I know, and it's just Markiplier. We see Monokuma starts with M, Markiplier starts with M, there's a correlation there.
Monoplier. He looks so done and so woke at the same time.
Markakuma, there we go.
Stay true while you're direct.
Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting her.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, harmony. Mastermind knew eventually it would escalate something into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do what the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
The Mastermind demands I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, Please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
And Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
Wanted to stop us from fighting, protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. Chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. Sacrificed so much. No normal person can do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you anything, because I knew you would try to stop me. I am really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I could thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I could keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. The path I've chosen, this is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you could use this note to bring to the class trial to an end. I'm so sorry I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest of you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll...
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
Is
understand how she felt? Not at all. How we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
He died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to her. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
Huh? First of all, you're the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
But she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. It is all because of her misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her, I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck, that's not how it's supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is our life or death elimination. The only way to survive. Win. There could be no doubt that those are the rules. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that the others have cast aside their fear.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in.
What?
Going on here. Now, I only have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean...
Vegeta, are you coming on our side now?
He ruined this amazing...
Fuck you, that's why, let's go!
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentinels, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. If the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I could catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Oh, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to
It's the
punish
moment
you
you've all been
guys?
waiting for. Punishment time!
She's dead.
Wait, but Sakura's technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens no. Just because the Black Kids is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment. It'd be a shame to let it go
It's
to
just
waste.
gonna be a fucking corpse? Jesus!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Just gonna use himself? Oh. Oh, shit. Das ist guter Fall! Shit, Jesus! Well, Bro is now officially dead.
Times two. You suck, man. You turned him into a mega fucking junk. Dude, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for a post-workout grub, it's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled where it's at.
But still, I'm gonna do my best.
Alter ego words raced through my heart and soul. I just wait to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy, boiling all over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly flowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Oh, you were friends with the laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with the basketball? Get the hell up. Laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. That's what you call aminism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, got in my way. He was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally! No, I knew him from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with that laptop. I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. It's...
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take...
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, it was, I guess, you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe it was more like a reward. In honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
Of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just personal. So I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. Wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has been made feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so makes you remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't me. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. For the gods, someday you'll pay for this.
You won't get like 2 sequels.
No, you don't stop. You're gonna pay for this. Holy Polly, you're like super mad. Like just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of your truth.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell the others. Hopefully, it'll act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
Blue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind on and off about the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and they moved to deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. Well, you can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I never let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
it sucks for you, loser. Fuck you, bitch.
Wait, what's this?
What is it then?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind.
Fuck you!
Fuck you, bitch. I'm not just gonna lay down and die. I will fight you, bastard. No matter what, and that's seriously it. Oh wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? Won't lay down and die, she'll fight you? Well, whatever, who cares about some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. Mastermind did something to us. Yoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my...
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? Find all this out in the next episode of Danganronpa Z. Did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, our sensor goes off? And a bomb explodes? I've seen like stuff like that in the movies and comics and stuff. So it's not totally unheard of. Oh, I feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head back up?
oh
Yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But I must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. What kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never lost to that kind of chick.
Eh.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try... Huh? Totally wasn't normal, right? Just captured his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Ball.
What the heck?
Right, I called you a sleazeball because you are. Sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
I'm fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. Me! Abuse me, please! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. So Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to a world of Hope Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. You reached 6 a.m.
Shut the fuck up. Nope.
Nighttime descended, pulled me down along with it. Down and its arms came out of my bed and just pulled me in, you know what I mean? Jeez. Couldn't remember the last time I fallen into such a deep sleep. Night still wasn't over for me. Voice. Your voice. What? Wow!
What?
Why Luigi time?
Yup. Wake up. Wake me up! Wake me up! Okay.
Wake up, you little bitch!
Okay,
Waluigi time!
Okay,
Waluigi's the next victim.
We need to stop making jokes and just following the story because we're just bouncing left and right.
The voice dragged me deep from my slumber, dazing out consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Jesus!
Kyoko?
Yoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
Dumbass.
Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Timer,
I
no.
was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door is unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. 3 a.m.? How's Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's suddenly midnight for some reason.
So late, what happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. A favor at 3 a.m.?
So,
Go on!
Shut up.
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant
Wait
by
a
that.
minute. 3 a.m., right? We all know that that's when YouTube clickbait happens.
Calling Sakura at me. Oh my god. Stop it. You're not saying Kyoko is J Station. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and was— whoa. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Disappeared in the air. Teleportation. What is that?
Data center. I thought it was locked. In there, right?
4th floor. It's a big ass school.
Fuck. Why is it not letting me?
Oh, you're not allowed to teleport? There's probably people in the hallway.
Okay.
Tip from the area. I made my way to the after-hours school and headed to my data center on the 4th floor.
Okay! You just throw
Oh,
me
it
there
just
then.
does it automatically.
Fuck you!
Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. You may be inside already. I put my hand through the door with a certain amount of force. Didn't open. Tried again, but must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh, what you doing up, mister?
This is like such a late fucking. He's so tired at his reaction, it's just way off.
Breaking in a locked room is extremely prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey,
I can see that, you don't. Don't waste my time telling crap I can see for myself. It looks like you might break in any second. So I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. I don't want to put a cap in your ass, Makoto.
Trying to tell me you were sleepwalking or something.
No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that. I was just sleepwalking. I've been eating. I don't know.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know.
You?
Stop being weird and going back to sleep. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Yoko!
You too? You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm possibly exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Koto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. No idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. I have to make clickbait videos for my YouTube channel. Yeah, get out of here! Shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. Then,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Hold on. What was that about just now? She woke me up, maybe go to the data center, which just happened to be unlocked. Then she shows up late and leave without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that? Don't worry about it. Sure, that'll be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. Then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Fucking go.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What?
Yoko's right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The fuck? What does that have to do with the data center? What the fuck? What the fuck?
The clock went up. We see a
Question
new-
mark.
And there was a new figure.
Yeah. My god. Alter lump? Yes.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Going one.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student. The one.
The
Anyway,
16th student. Yoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikasaba. That was 3 days before the next 3 days before we defeat another murder.
Already?
3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself.
You're just showing the body already? Jeez. 100-mile dash pain of jump. Oh. Oh no.
In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is this horse of yours?
Well,
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
Jesus!
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But now it is finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. And so a new floor opened up.
Yes.
Once again, the fifth
And the new
floor.
video comes later.
Yes. We only have 2 chapters left.
Oh, that was chapter 4 and I was like, wait a minute!
So that means we only have 2 recording sessions really left. Other than bonus content. So that's that. How to get help in Windows 10 showed up. That was an hour and a half long.
Jesus. Oh,
It's a special long episode because it's the best trial in the game. Would you
and
say it's the best trial in the game?
I had to struggle through all of it.
But would you say it's the best
It's
trial?
pretty good.
Yes. That ending, you
Yeah.
did not expect.
Oh,
And now we have the question of who Mukuro Ikasaba is.
and what the hell? That corpse.
Yep. Find out next time on Danganronpa Trooper Happy Havoc. Z.
Stop the recording already.